black, gangsters.
We keep it banging like niggas out riding got me thinking about we so West Coast, slow motion rolling with the toes. We keep it gangsta, nigga. We keep it gangsta, nigga. We keep it gangsta, nigga. We keep it gangsta, nigga.
Why is it going nothing?
That's what I'm telling you. It's been for a while like that. That's why I don't highlight your comments.
Hey, HotFacts with Robert-Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandit, cool tapping in with you, brother. Hey, shit, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now. I'm getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
What's up, guys? You're watching HotFacts with my dad, Robert-Reese.
Facts with Robert-Reese.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Man, I wear hot facts, man, with my boy Robert-Reese, man. It's past the dark, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. Get them facts.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert-Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
What's up, y'all? We watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
Me out, check 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 me out, check.
Yo, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, the customer service king, the Lone Ranger of food delivery. He leaves no customer behind. Love from London.
Get that in, sir. We are at the Fast Strip, people. We have another local Hot Facts with Robert Reese. What makes you stop here at the Fast Strip?
Cheap gas.
Now, is this the cheapest gas around?
Yes, it is. I checked the Gas Buddy. This is the place to go if you want your cheap gas.
Now, check this out. You said Gas Buddy. Please explain that. I know what it is. For people that don't know, let them know what Gas Buddy is.
It's a website where you go on and check the prices for the gasoline and lowest in your area.
Yes, sir. Now, all you got to say is this. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You guys looking for the best barbecue in Moreno Valley? Go ahead, head on over and try some of this Reese's BBQ. 951-999-2615. Plate includes 3 ribs, 1 hot link, baked beans, potato salad, and white bread going down for $20. Great food, great prices, guarantee you come back for more. And it's all been blessed by God, people. Y'all come on down and let them know you're stopping by because of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you mention my name, people, you get a discount on me. See you guys soon. Come get this barbecue. It is mighty, mighty tasty.
What up, Robert Reese? Robert Reese with Hot Facts. That's my man right there. Hey, he always be hitting us up with the news and the latest. And he keeps everybody informed about the gig industry, like all of the different gig tubers, everything that's going on with everybody. He's really up to speed on a lot of things. So if you don't want to channel hop a whole lot, just look at his channel for about, 10, 15 minutes, kind of look at a few of his videos. And all of a sudden, yep, you'll realize what everything was going on in the gig industry. He be on top of it, man.
Come and get them hot facts. Robert Reese.
That's why JB Gunner kind of blew off Cherry. Cherry's a partner, but he ain't making nothing. Not on this site. But he's still here, just like me. Now, Robert Reese, I don't know what's going on there. I can't play to it. I'm not going to play. I don't know what's going on there because I had never seen anybody pull up a known racist, have an adult conversation with known racist, hold his shit with a known racist, keep us cool, have the conversation, let the known racist speak. We all heard every word JB Gunner said. Some of us lost respect, some of us gained respect. But one thing happened that night. You cannot tell me that Robert Reese does not have the game to fucking pull off the most epic interview I've ever seen. Or you've seen. Everybody else is playing. They did not play. And I thought that was
like, so why get personal with another person? So you don't have to be direct, like emotionally attached to whatever it is that you're trying to debate about. But yeah,
Yo, but what's disrespectful today? Because I feel like everybody think everything is disrespectful. If you have an opinion, like
disagreeing is disrespectful.
Disagreeing is hating.
It's highly disrespectful. You cannot have an opposite opinion of somebody else. You have to agree with them.
So if the masses are saying yes, and then you want to go this way, you look crazy.
You look crazy.
Like, because we all saying it, but you see something different, and it's just like...
we looking at the same thing, you saying this, you want me to say what you saying, but if I don't, you like, man, what the fuck, this shit nigga crazy.
So now you're a hater?
Yes.
Well, with some things, yes, but with certain things that's obvious, yeah. Like, you should be able to like look at something like, this cup is black.
Black, we go, what is it, black and yellow, somebody like, no, it's yellow and black.
Somebody might say, oh, no,
it's more gray. No.
It's more, like, I'm saying,
it's really white, but they spray painted over it.
Okay. Okay.
See?
Okay. Yeah.
They hate that.
Yeah. Okay. The fact that you know that this was
I know
white
it's
at
really
first,
white.
but then it turned black.
You think it's black, and I'm saying that's a white cup. You don't even know.
That's a bar. Intriguing.
And then you have people like
That's a bar.
Him.
Yours fucking truly.
I'm about to get into this. I have to pull on over. I'm sorry. I have to pull on over. I'm about to dive on in. I would like to welcome you guys to Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I keep it way real. I give you nothing but the facts and nothing else. So much of the facts that it comes from other people's mouths, and I just happen to always have it. I would like to give a shout out to my sources out there and the people that keep me engaged with a lot of the things that are going on. Some of you guys have said, can you shout me out? Some have said, can you keep me under wraps? I'm gonna just make a blockbuster announcement right now. I'm giving a shout out to Twiggy, who has been the person to serve the Eli Mellis and everything and give me all the information about you guys over there. I'm gonna tell you what this news is all about. My man also let me know that he was one of the ones that paid for a profile search, and he called my dad and had to apologize. I have sources out there that I've told you guys that sit next to you when you do your thing, but I just happen to do this right now. And if anyone wants to question it, go ahead and ask them, and I'll just go talk to my dad and film my dad personally to talk about the conversation. Now, he apologized because he called my phone and apologized to me. That's why I can say that something happened when people try to go and troll and do other things when they don't know things, and then they get caught up in the thing. Sometimes you do things that you regret. So I want you guys to subscribe, like, and share this. I'm calling people out right now. People, I was put into a light where let me paint the story, and the link is open for any of the people I highlighted and tagged them. It's in my community post. Tammy, you're welcome to hit because you allowed me to speak on yours, and you allowed me to hit the link, and I did that, and everything was good. You can hit the link. Heidi, the link is open. Jaded, the link is open. Uncle Tom, NGB, the link is way open for you. Torp, the link is open for you. And anybody else inside of that. I was put into a situation where there was someone that I come into YouTube and I design my channel to be the gig news. And I have the most articles, news stories, reporting events. I was doing 7, 8, and 9 different stories and articles every episode in 1 hour, which got the respect of 80,000 subscriber Hannibal is Hungry, and 80,000 subscriber count Pedro DoorDash Santiago. I also hopped into the radar of over 100,000 subscriber count on DoorDash Diaries. I hopped into Tanner Markley. I hopped into Side Hustle Addict Van. I hopped into UDM as one of the most epic most controversial interviews that went down, but it was a debriefing of one of the most controversial people that you guys speak about, but you don't want to go back to that to hear it straight from the source. I have gone through the Megan Reismans and the Mushy Moos and the Pay at the Drives and the More Finances and the Nugs. I've gone through the Gig Tubes and Rideshare Rodeos and Kim Side Money Plans and Gary Middletons and everybody else that you can name, because they said my man is coming with it. And they chose to pick my brain on the gig community. I'm one of the only people in this the finance realm of the gig community that has worked in all spectrums of it, who understands what it is and went to put out content to show you guys what it's about. I've been the most hated man in the gig community since I came in, because I uncovered things on how 80% of you guys, give or take, are the worst W-2 employees of all time. You guys sit in the break room and talk to each other and try to get people demoted, and you're playing walkouts and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm from a place where I come from strategy and marketing and owning my own businesses and having certs with NASM, doing things in what I do with kinesiology, working with The Biggest Loser as a game show, healing the knee of Hall of Famer Mr. Jackie Slater up in Tustin. I have the ability to be the hands trainer at Total MMA in Tustin right now, off of El Camino Real, across from Tustin High School. I have the ability to do all of that while being a sales director and doing what I do. I've had the ability to go raise money for nonprofits and be a professional fundraiser. World Wildlife Fund, Help Me See, Child Fund International, Wounded Warrior Project. I've raised money for everyone. I have always been the people's champ. The real one. I've always been a person that says that if you don't stand on what you stand on, what good do you have? I don't care who you are. If you don't come with the stuff correct, if you're in my direction, you may have to see me one day. That's just the way it is. I was put in a situation that I have been waiting for a long time, people. I had someone jump on me, and I'll put up all the videos and all my stuff so that you guys can see. You got sound on there?
Yeah, it's a little.
All right, whatever. I've showed the videos on how, like, the Mr. Flex jumped on me for having something with Pedro and everything. I've showed how before he had the Mr. Flex Unlimited, his channel was taken down to 2. First, it was 1 strike. It was a warning. Then a strike. Then that went away for 90 days. Then it was another strike on guidelines, not copyrights. Then that went away. Then he got 2 strikes at one time for showing male penises on his actual channel. The idiot said that. I will show it. He had to make Mr. Flex Unlimited thin, and you guys are acting like it's a brand new channel. There's a reason why he has that channel. He don't follow any rules. My man went at my family. I came into the gig world and found out that there was a dark spot. They will talk about anyone in your family and do anything. There was no doxing. That came with another person who can click the link that I said earlier. None of that stuff was ever here. I saw what they were doing, and they had a very bad character over there doing some things, and he was in a dark spot to where UDM was his best friend. So I interviewed UDM and put him under the chopping block for this character, for you guys, giving you guys the real news. Because I'm the only person that can do all of this, and all those people will still do work with me. The people that are more significant than what you think you are because you are a commenter in a section. I've done too much. I've done too much. Way too much. This gentleman spoke about, first of all, before he knew anything, he was referencing the people and saying, look at what he does. He flirts, he cheats on his wife. I was hit with that without even being a full 3 months into this gig community from Mr. Flex. You're telling people that I'm flirting in my videos. Now, we all know that your wife, first of all, whatever you're doing on YouTube, they probably don't even watch your stuff. So if they hear people saying some stuff, which where I came and said that, y'all got my wife thinking I'm doing some weird shit. That's where that came from. Making it seem like I'm doing this stuff, but in my videos, the ones that watch, I record everything. And none of that stuff happens. So he tried to step into, because he was showing male penises on his channel, and that's why he got 2 strikes on guidelines, and telling people that I'm doing stuff to my wife that I'm not doing. And saying, hey, go and watch his videos. You'll see. And when they go watch, they like, we don't see none of that. You pump those people up, and then they get struck with copyrights. Do you know how many people are like, yeah, I'm not playing Reese's stuff from the music by itself? When he puts his own music in, it don't matter what you do. It's being, that video's not monetized. It's automatic. If you use my material in not fair use because I'm a news channel, you're not doing it the right way, I will strike you. Why? Let me tell you, because I get paid for doing what I do. So no one is going to put up a video of mine, get super chats and all this stuff off of my video when they're just showing it. You're taking money away from me. That's what a copyright is. That's what it is. He was hit with guideline strikes at first, which means that he just don't follow guidelines. Now he's getting hit with copyright strikes. So he just breaks the rules from all over. So I was put in a situation where not only was he saying I was doing that stuff to my wife, when I found out the terrible things they say, and my son is in my videos and everything, I have a channel that has my son with all the tubes hanging out from his heart when he survived the surgery and everything. That son passed away also. Robert John Reese III, Trey Reese. He passed away. I told them, you better not ever use my son in nothing. Then they tried to get mad at me for saying that. Coincidentally, we get some years later, and someone is bashing someone's son, and I have to check him and checking him about his son, because that's what they would do. And these people created that person. If I'm lying, click the link and tell me I'm lying. Ain't none of y'all blocked over here. Silicone, you said you really want to fight me? Come on over to Moval. Ask Wesley and ask Sam where you might be able to find me at. They'll give you the direct location to the 2 shopping centers. You will see me 6'4", 220, standing there, representing for California. My man did this. We had to start calling this channel the Lion's Den because of what they were doing. And this guy tried to have a one-on-one with me with no material, didn't write anything down. That was a straight shit show. And I watched it back. That's why I'm doing this now. I killed you. Because you couldn't even answer anything after I was coming back and you did not want to hear anything. So I'm going to tell y'all everything. Everything. Now, any of them people can click the link if you have something to do with this. If you have something to do with this, click the link. Now, Tammy, this is no disrespect, but I am specifically stating, if you have something to do with this, click the link right now. If not, you got to wait till your turn. Which means you have nothing to do with this. So they brought you into nothing because you had nothing to do with it. Eli, you and Eli are talking about going to court and doing all this stuff. I'm like, damn, why everybody trying to do all this court stuff? It's fucking stupid. You spoke to Roy last night, and Rolling with Red looked kind of dumb after you spoke to Roy. We called it the Lions Den because of what was going on. There's a guy named Torp. He went on there, and they weaponized this guy to go after everybody. And he was speaking about how he was going to dig up his dead mom and his dead wife and do all type of things. And the lounge, they all laughed. It's under Hollywood Gig News, people. I will go ahead and put it on up. And the lounge and Flex and all of them were laughing at him and doing all of that. And the news stuck up for him. The guy Torp came on to do 2 interviews. One because him and Roy the time wasn't right. He did 2 interviews, and we've done one-on-ones, and I have never done to him what he got paid to do last night. So he's a sucker for the cash because he showed it last night. He showed his ass. I stuck up for this guy because they were talking about digging up his dead wife and having sex with her and his deceased mom. And the lounge and Flex accepted it because Cherry was all the way tight with them like this. So it was A-okay. Even after Cody C and all them left after the extortion, even after all of that stuff, Cherry was right up in there the whole time. You guys allowed that to happen. Your channel gets put on 14 days of no money being made or anything because you decided to show a male penis on your screen. Tell the truth about it. You had to make Flex Unlimited then. When you made Flex Unlimited, while Necro, you had to click on Necro's link, you were watching it, you were over there making videos about us over there to try to make it the same. I never said nothing to you about it, so I know I got a strike over there for when I'm waiting to go ahead and get you. You're an idiot. Flex Unlimited is not a brand new channel. It's been here for a long time. It was put there because he can't follow rules, and he was showing naked pictures of men's penis. Talk about that, Flex. Talk about that. Tell the truth. Necro took over. That's why you deleted some of the live streams that says temporary lounge. Because it was a 14-day hiatus. Necro got everybody. Then Necro, he fucked up by letting all those trolls who dox people worse than Tammy. Then everybody was like, fuck that, we ain't going over there. So then Necro deleted like a gang of his shit and did all that. But he tried to copy you all the way. Then you get the Flex channel back up. Now first of all, there's no guideline strikes anymore. There's no copyright strikes. But here's where one of your fatal mistakes was. After when my mom passed, and I gave y'all 7 minutes to let everybody know what was going on, Rideshare Lisa and Cray Cray and Hulk Smash and all them people that helped donate, they didn't the very next day do what you and Thunder did. You and Thunder, you gave like $10 and Thunder gave like $20. I got $30 from you guys. The very next day you were like, oh, why do you need to go and do this for if someone's dying and all this stuff? That means you're this and this and that. You guys were making fun and making a mockery of my mom's passing by donating to come back the very next day to talk shit about it. You did that. When I got into it with Tammy with the Brutal Mafia, and the Brutal Mafia was like, they had a real big beef. They were going, I didn't know anything. All this came because I did an interview with Eli, and I said I was going to continue to do interviews so I can learn more about him. Brutal Mafia went at her so hard. I never knew Tammy's background. I never knew she was a mom. I never knew if she was married. I never knew anything. I was like, who is she? They don't show their faces. And here's what I did. I said, well, she must be fat. She sounds fat. Tammy got upset about that. And like I said last night on Torps, I learned when she gets mad, Tammy will get mad. I said that right. I was like, damn. She said it last night. She said, I'm a big girl and stuff. And she got mad about calling people fat because they were talking about NGB and NGB. That don't mean you're wealthy. I don't know who told you that. But that's when I found out that Tammy was for real. Because the very next day, Tammy was up early in the morning in where she lives, and she had all of like my court cases. She was clicking on them. A lot of this stuff wasn't there, but what she was allowed to click on was my child support thing because none of that stuff was gone. And she went in and clicked on all of it. She got it wrong because I don't owe any child support. None. I have never had a deficit. I have never had anything. And my son's mom contacted them and took me off. So I've never had a deficit. I've never had anything. I was never one of them dudes that have to go ahead and just pay it like that. So you were wrong about that. But I will give you this. You dug deep. There was a Christmas story, and you read a Christmas story, and it was pertaining to my son and his family at the time. What you don't know is that my brother and I went over to deliver Christmas gifts, and I was denied. And the police came, and the police were like, what the fuck? You can't even go give them gifts. And they checked everything, like, you don't even have nothing. And that's when they let me know that a mediation order does not count as a court order. But they were like, we have a mediation order, and if you go up there, that's disturbing the peace and all this other stuff. So I had to go and fight. And I fought. She read all of that. That's what she did. She also put up the addresses of my family members. It was all on the screen. Eli took this channel down, so you guys can't go back and check. Eli took the channel down for counterfeit. It's no longer there. She did that. She went and showed all that stuff. That's when J. Ron wanted to come out here and fight me and everything, and he figured out like he's really involved with this community to where like the police are contacting him because he's friends with the police and everything too. And I told him to come if you want to, but he realized from what he put online, those were hate. It would have been taken down as a hate crime. So he never came. But Tammy did that. That's when I was like, oh, Tammy is for real with this shit. She going in deep. She's going in deep. She brought up that I have a balance there of like 12 grand, which is low. Well, it should be lower now. Well, I don't know. Because I'm still going through the thing when COVID hit. She brought that up. Tammy also put up my driver's license on the channel she has now. And it's up there in a community post. So if you guys want to see my address, where I live, my information, Tammy has it up there. That's why they went to her to docs. Now, when Tammy was doing that early in the morning, I was like, holy shit, she's doing that. Guess who was super chatting her money? Flex and Cray Cray and all them. Cray Cray apologized. That's why we good to this day. She realized that was fucked up. But Flex was up there as come to the lounge and he was donating money. Tammy says it had nothing to do with her to do it. No, but when the money was coming in, she wasn't going to cut it short. Later on that day, they were looking on me, on Tammy and J. Rom. He's in Ohio. He murdered someone. They looked up everyone named Robert-Reese, and I wasn't even them, and they were doing that live on camera. I went through all of that stuff. Ain't nobody been hit like me. And I don't even know why they brought her in because if you look at my content, I don't say nothing about her. I don't do any of that at all. Nothing. When I found out what Brutal Mafia was doing what she was doing to them, and I didn't know. When I found out, I apologized, and they tried to get me to talk bad about her, and I didn't even, I turned it all down because I realized, and my son died. So why would I speak on someone's kid? And for one more thing, Tammy, you said last night on Torps, don't take your video down. I re-uploaded a video. I got J-Rom saying that you are absolutely right. I never made a video. I never did anything. And then you guys keep saying community posts. I shared something. I never re-uploaded. If I share it, it's already uploaded. There is no need for a re-upload. It's already there. So I never did nothing. I made Jaded Driver run with his tail between his legs because he didn't even know that Flex was showing male penises. He didn't know how the Lion's Den came. He didn't know none of this shit. And while Tammy is up there and I'm breaking it down, at the end, first of all, Tammy never jumped in and cut me off, was let you guys know that I was telling the truth. Then she said at the end, he did apologize. Then she said, but you still re-uploaded and that never happened. I ain't never said nothing bad about Tammy. I ain't never went her way or anything. So to try to bring someone else into something that has nothing to do with them, who's trying to create drama? She's already doxed me the most. Plain and simple. So Tammy, this is what I'm telling you. I never said nothing wrong about Jenny. They're only going into the part when Cherry is up there and he's going in on Jenny. I was up there on Neck Row getting bags like an hour before that, and I brought it up. That's when I brought it up. I said, Heidi, I heard Heidi and Jenny are claiming that I gave them strikes when on my list, there was no copyright strikes going into them. None. So if I'm giving you a strike, how come I don't know about it? I would have it. I don't give guideline strikes. A guideline strike, you don't even get who's sending it in. You just get that your channel was hit with a guideline strike or you get a warning. Cherry said when she was celebrating Flex saying that you died, I wish you die and everything, he sent it in. I never sent you anything. The first thing that came out your mouth was Reese. I never said nothing wrong about Jenny. Now, when Cherry gets on an hour and some change later, when I click on the second time, I said, that's Cherry. I'm not going in deep like that. That's not me. But I said that if Jenny used my stuff not in fair use, I would hit her too. She never did it, so I never did. So I don't know where Jenny comes up. And you guys gassed her up. And Nick Robinson went running straight over there. I saw Reese over there, and I think he said they're giving Jenny a strike. And when Jaded said, hey, Nick, what did he say exactly? The nigga didn't say shit for like an hour because he was lying. And Jaded ran and took that and was like, look, Nick said it. It's the truth. Nick, that's all you do. You're worse than Torp. You don't even got the information. It's still on Necro's channel right now. Ain't nobody say nothing about Jenny. And you say, well, Cherry said this about her. That's Cherry. Flex, you allowed him to say what he was going to do to Torp's mom and his deceased wife, and you laughed about it to his face. And when Torp came back on the second episode of when you were like, you're going to allow, Torp said, you're going to allow me up here? I feel like I can't be up here, but I'm going to go ahead and try to make friends. And Cherry told him, this is how it's going to be, bitch. I'm going to do this, and you're going to sit here and like it. You were laughing when that was happening, Flex. It was on your channel. That's when Torp was like, I might as well try to get along with the lounge. Now tell me I'm lying about that. Jaded, you don't even know about that shit. How you gonna talk about shit that you don't know about? You want some real news? Let's get about the real news. And I ain't got nothing to do with Tammy. Nothing. She was upset by saying, why do you keep bringing up J-Rom? Because J-Rom gave me a copyright strike for me showing and for him saying on his video, he was going to put my kids, he said, and I will put your effing faggot deceased son on Kiwi Farms. He apologized for the video. My problem was I did not want that video up there at all. So after my live was done, I deleted my video, and that was my mistake. I should have kept it up there. They would have took my strike away and took his channel down. He would have been the first channel to be taken down. Let's go ahead and be honest. Let's go ahead and be honest. And ain't no one said nothing about his strike. So that's why I kept bringing him up on a strike when they said don't bring women and kids involved. That's exactly what he did. That's why I kept bringing it up. That's the only reason why. Outside of that, I have nothing to do with Tammy. I don't know why you guys went running and showing all this stuff about Roy and getting her involved in shit. Maybe you guys should go do your own shit yourself. Stick up for yourself and quit lying about shit. So I get on there on Torps, right? And I ain't never did nothing wrong to Torp. And I'm like, he wants to have a one-on-one. I'm like, cool. Oh yeah, and Torp, a lot of you guys don't know that it was not my reception. Torp was cutting me in and out the whole time. It was a shit show. He was being paid. That wasn't my reception. That was Torp. I was backstage the whole show. He also lied and said that I want to cuss Bobby out. That never happened. He made that up himself on the spot. Now, when I got in there, I asked Torp, I said, look, well, I didn't ask him. I said, you should have 20 questions right now that will break everything down. This ain't an interview, it's a one-on-one. Well, in a one-on-one, you got to have substance, material, questions. You're trying to figure out. Then he kept doing that bullshit to where if you don't know anything, how are you going to stop the person from talking and then saying, well, that's what you do, right? I almost got 4,000 videos, and that's not what I do. Anyone that comes on for a one-on-one interview, you get the respect of a one-on-one interview. Ain't that right, Uncle Tom NGB? Ain't that right? I ain't never did that to you, Torp. And when I'm watching, I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm killing him. And when you tried to tell me to apologize to Jenny, and I said, well, if she uses my stuff, I'll give her a strike too. You want to kick me off again. I ain't got to apologize for somebody else. You didn't come and stick up for me when Flex was going at my wife and telling my wife not to stand by my side, but it's A-okay for Jessica to stand by Bobby's side. It's not okay for my wife. It's A-okay for him to zoom in on my shades to see her looking at women's stuff on her phone and say, look, she's spying on us right now and making up shit. Motherfucker. My goodness. I sent Flex 3 strikes at one time. One did not go in because of the timestamp. I was so excited to get his ass out. The timestamp did not work. And because I never put one in. So what I did was when he was like, he won't do it again, they were already set. So I did this. Let me switch accounts now. I went into HotFacts Reacts. Flex got the strike from HotFacts Reacts. He's not telling you guys. How we got it from HotFacts Reacts, let me give you some information on how to run your channel. HotFacts Reacts, HotFacts with Robert Reese, all my channels, my brand, my organization is HotFacts. This channel, my original channel with my son opened up and my wife working out with me and stuff, all that stuff's here. This is the administrative channel to HotFacts with Robert Reese. So I was able to go in and act as my organization, my business, or my client with stuff that's going out there. They allowed me to use and put the timestamp in. So as you see, it is green right here. It came from this channel right here. You don't see all them copyright strikes, huh? Because it came from this one. All my channels are tied into HotFacts, which is my brand, and I represent myself in court and everything. So I was still able to go ahead and put it in and still get you hit. That happened after, Flex. Thank you. I bet you didn't know about that either. So when all your cronies, Jaded and all them try to give you advice on how it works, it don't work like that. I know more than a lot of you guys. So when you guys say that all this and that and he's influenced by this, no, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Flex, why don't you show them that it came from HotFacts Reacts? Look at my look, copyright channel. Look, that's HotFacts Reacts. That's HotFacts Reacts. Now let me show you for the same one. Let me show you how I forgot to put the timestamp on this one. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you now. Let's go to copyright. You will see it in red. You didn't tell the people, Flex, that he hit me from HotFacts Reacts. You just saw HotFacts and didn't pay attention to none of the detail. You're not smart. Look at how they're in red. The same live stream. The same one is in red. Why is it green on the other one? Because I was able to put the timestamp in. Your other strike that you had of me over on Flex Unlimited, I never said nothing about it because you only had like 7 shorts up. So you should have been able to watch that and see it right then and there. You're so blind to your own shit. You couldn't even see it on 7 shorts. You ain't even got to scroll up and down to go look for more videos. It was right there in your face. And all I said was, look, I can just sit quiet and this dumbass will leave it there. So that's how you got it over here. Now, Heidi, just how Flex showed you guys, but he didn't show you guys it came from HotFacts Reacts, the other one. He was showing strikes. Heidi, I want you to show that the strike came from me in the video. Once you do that, you clear your name. If you can't do it, you're a straight lying bitch. Enough said. Let's get straight to the facts. Uncle Tom, NGB, click the link. While Torp was muting me and having me backstage, and I got you so bad, NGB. He was like, he called me a token. Yeah, did you see Flex hop up there and start defending you? Was he writing in comments? No, he let you go up there and scream and have you fighting with Cobra and everything. He don't like you, G, at all. He hopped up there to talk to Roy. He did not defend you at all, Uncle Tom. I got a brother in Spokane right now. I can go, it's the worst time of the year right now, but I could go tubing and stuff. His house where he is right off the water and the river. I can go tubing and everything. I can go tubing and everything. I can go hunting off the land. My brother lost 2 sons. You want to see one of the funerals? It's on my members only. And it's not $199. It's $9.99. Figure out what $9.99 does for you on your channel. Rolling with Red paid for it. Bitch Mode paid for it. Ask her if she did or not. All she has to do is go ahead and pay for subscriptions and click it up on her settings and show. She cannot delete that. It'll show that she paid $9.99 so I can promote her channel. But she up there talking all the shit. You are hilarious. If I'm lying, they'll click the link and tell me I'm lying. Paying for my memberships, but talking shit. You tried to send Tammy's Roy shit, and Tammy talked to Roy, and she was like, well, damn, that sounds like self-defense. And Roy explained everything, and that just made you look bad for trying to get Tammy involved in you and Roy's business. Why can't you deal with Roy yourself? Why do you got to go run to someone else to go try to handle Roy? That is some bitch-ass shit. But maybe that's why it's called bitch mode activated. Roy didn't go barking up Tammy's tree. The people in the gig world know. Well, we thought she was King Doxer until Necro brought in Pork Monkey and Heimlich and all them people. Them motherfuckers go deep. They like will buy property in your name and like take your social and everything. Tammy, as much as I know about Tammy, I don't think she rolled like that. I think Tammy likes to go and play hard punches and hit, but I don't think she will even step over to that realm. So there's a different level. People in the gig space know. Even Hannibal and Pedro found out. They were like, we are not going there with Tammy at all. And things like that. We are not doing it. And they did not do it either. Once they found out, and I was the example. Like Eli was the example, but I was the example though. Like it was me. They were like, Eli's not really the gig world, but she hit Reese and hit Reese like this. So everybody was like, I'm cool. So Red, when that stuff happened, when she doxed me and everything, Red, I have you on live stream saying that she should have never did that. That's not right. No one should do those things, but you went to go turn over to her to go give her stuff about Roy. I'm confused about that. If it was so wrong on what she did and showing all my stuff, why would you forget about that to go over to have her get into Roy to make an argument with her and Roy? I'm lost on that. No one brought Tammy into anyone's arguments or anyone's beefs. No one brought Tammy into anything. I heard a button. All right, let me go ahead and go like this. I'm gonna go ahead and see. No one brought Tammy in, and I think that's crazy that someone brought Tammy in. Let me go ahead and click this link. Let's see who it is. Enter my studio. Let me do this. That's turned down. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. I got 2. I got somebody else there. Always Cherry Pick is here. My man. I'm about to add him.
What's up, Breeze?
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, that troll in there, that's my mother's name, by the way. You hear me, HotFacts?
Oh, can you
cut out, brother? Yeah, you cut out. You got 2 of you up there. You got one with the cartoon face, and you got one, and the live of you just cut out, and you just came back. So you got a bad signal or something.
Okay, so let me do this. Let me remove this one.
You got 2 HotFacts. You got your car. Yeah, now you got your live up there where it's you in the car seat.
All right, cool.
But I hear some sort of background noise.
Yeah, you ain't gonna hear it right now because I'm about to back out.
All right. You unprofessional, man.
All right. Hey, I run everything myself, man. I know.
myself.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
yesterday you saw what I did, right? Hector conned me. I was supposed to leave after an hour, but then he starts doing catering, and it's hard to run a live by yourself, man. So I hung in there with him for a little bit. You know,
Hey
I
man,
stayed
Cherry.
home.
Hey Cherry, let's hop right into this, man.
Hold on a second. First of all, I'm gonna tell everybody you're not gonna intimidate me, whoever's doing it. Obviously, it was a channel that was made yesterday with my mother's first name and last initial up there. That's not a coincidence. So good job, guys. That's why I respond to things like that. It's not, I've never done anything as a first attack. It's what these fucking pricks do to me. And then they act like they're not doing it, Heidi. They act like they're not doing it, fucking Red. Hold on, I got to order.
Yeah,
I ain't taking it for you, Reese. It's 825, 4 miles. I ain't taking it. I'm going to shut DoorDash off. I'm at home.
All right, hey, good looking. We got to get down to this now. I hope Tammy is watching because first of all, none of us brought her into anything. No one did anything. There was
all right, well, let me say, before you say a word, let me clarify something. I was minding my own business, and Nick Robinson ran over like a little crybaby pussy that he is and said, Cherry's putting up dog's face. Cherry's talking about Jenny. And then he's embellishing a little, and then Jaded runs with it, and the whole thing runs out of control. What I said about Jenny, and I'm going to stand by what I said, is that she doesn't hang out in Cartoon Network, YouTube things. She hangs out in the Eli Haters Club. She hangs out with JB Gunner. She hangs out with the people on the lounge, which is the gutter of YouTube, of all the dirty stuff. Whether I was part of it or not, it still is what it is. So she's not innocent. And when I see her laughing and making fun of me, and I ignore it. And then when she parrots whatever Flex says, because she likes Flex, and then, yeah, Cherry's this and Cherry's that. So I just said what I said. And I'm not taking back what I said. What I will stand by is I tend to treat people like an adult. She's an adult. I don't want to coddle her. I don't want her to feel like she's special. I want to treat her like a normal human being. She's in the lion's den. She's in with all these crazy people. So I expect if she's going to talk shit about me and go along with everybody, at some point, I think that these people want to be mentioned, that it's like an honor. Oh my God, Cherry said something. So I was wrong and I apologize. But then look what happened last night, Reese. I apologized 3 times. Nobody is accepting my apology. So why should I ever apologize?
Well, I will say this, Scott Hall.
Why should I ever apologize? Because they want to perpetuate this. Hold on. I got Heidi. I never gave fucking Jenny a copyright strike, and I never gave Heidi a copyright strike. What I did was I went into her channel to see if she's removing the stuff about me, because I said I would remove all my stuff. You remove all your stuff. I ain't doxing you. Tell G to stop doxing me, and let's fucking part ways. I thought we were heading that way, but obviously Mr. G don't want to do that. He's still fucking doxing me. He's still going into fucking chat saying, oh, let's text Michael/Cherry and being a smartass. So they don't want to leave this alone. So if they don't want to leave it alone, it's time to take it to the next level, the next level, the next level. As far as Tammy goes, obviously Tammy was paid by Thunder to come in to try to fuck everybody up because Thunder's mad because we tagged his fucking channel, his RV channel. I did. So that's where Tammy comes in. She's paid to do all this. So Tammy, I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't do shit to you. I apologize to Jenny. Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. I ain't saying I'm going to come at you. Don't say you're coming at me, and leave it at that. My beef was with Shauna, who doxed me and lied about me and fucked with me. Mr. G, who's doxing me. Now, fucking some assholes out there with my mother's name. Go fuck yourself, everybody. The bottom line is that Flex's channel was fine until Thunder came and fucked it up.
Now, Cherry,
you don't think it was, but
hey, Cherry, Jaded don't understand that when Flex showed that male's penis on his channel, that's when he got the 14-day ban and Necro took over while he was doing the temporary lounge.
I'm not saying what Flex did to you before Thunder came was correct, and I'm not saying what anybody did is right. What I'm saying is that Flex never got a strike, never got nothing until the Eli haters came in.
Flex showed a male's penis on a live stream because he said it's okay to do. And he learned a lesson. Right?
But none of this ever happened until those people came over there, and they're not the ones doing it, but they're taking advantage of Flex and winding him up. They know how to get him wound up. That's what it's about. And Jaded is just like, Jaded will not have Flex chill out a night. He has to come up there and wind him up and wind him up and wind him up. You know,
and he
Flex
don't know
wasn't.
shit. He be making up shit.
Reese, you watched enough, and Amelia has watched enough of the lounge to know that there were weeks where Flex just chilled and everybody had a good time. Anytime anybody tries to have a good time up there now, Flex is getting railroaded by people like Jaded to say, no, Cherry did this, and Reese did that, and Cherry did that. He's making it so fucking Flex has lost his mind, and it's not Flex's fault.
Yeah, but Jaded don't know nothing about the history. He's just talking shit, and then when he finds out, he must have felt real dumb when he's sitting up there with me, and I'm going over the whole thing with Tammy, and Tammy's not cutting me off because I'm telling the truth. He couldn't cut me off because he had to sit there and listen, which means
now,
he don't know shit about anything.
Right. And how about Torp all of a sudden is rekindling the thing about his wife? I have him on a live where he's saying I'm his best friend, that his wife laughed about it, that it was all cool, that people didn't understand it was a joke. And I mean, I'm not going to start.
Torp got paid.
Right. He got paid. Obviously, Thunder's
he
pissed
was
off
muting
because
me the whole time. His whole show, I was backstage.
I told you don't go on there. It was a Thunder paid event. It was a Thunder paid event last night.
Yeah,
I told
he got
you that.
paid. He did his thing, but my thing was, I really wanted, when you told me no, that I don't think it'll be a good idea, I myself knew it was not going to be a good idea. I wanted to see Torp sell out because I have never had a one-on-one with him to where it is disrespectful. There's no shouting. There's no anything. And I got all the proof, and then he does that. So when he does that one thing, when people say, well, let's see all the other stuff you guys did together, and you guys see, well, how the fuck did this shit happen? Torp, I have proof that you sold out. That's why I went along with it.
I have him multiple occasions on my live after the fact of the whole thing with the wife saying that it was a joke. He thought it was funny. He has his second wife in the background laughing, going, I think it's funny. Saying my wife saw it and joked about it once I explained it to her. So why is he changing his mind? To try to work up Tammy because they're trying to work up the Eli haters?
Yeah, they're trying to work up the Tammy crew, the clan. They have the cause in there, and I told them I'm the draw. The reason why all them people came in is because I'm the draw. All them people came in just to talk shit. Now, I can go through the whole live and go straight from when the first comment went in, and you'll see that the shit talking start going in. And Silicone, if you really want to find me that much, come find me. Come find me. Come find me. You're the one that said, Reese, we're going to end you. I'm going to make sure of it. And all of a sudden, Torp is cutting me off, putting me backstage, doing all that, bringing all y'all up on a title that says one-on-one with Reese. So I'm actually backstage so he can actually see that I'm watching him sell out for a couple dollars because he ain't monetized. And Torp, you got to understand, I'm not giving flags to people's channel. I give copyright strike, damn it. There's a difference.
Right, and I never did. I haven't been on Jenny's channel for 9 or 10 months when I used to go in there and be nice and listen to her read.
Yeah,
I've never done anything bad to her. I've never given her a strike, a flag, nothing. So how did that come up?
Take that Canada shit back to Canada. And Jenny, shame on you for listening and then saying, well, Robert is just jealous because I support Flex and I support Jaded. No, they sucked you in. Jaded got everything wrong. He was pumping you up, and it came out that he's an idiot, and he pumped you up, Jenny, right there in your face. Jenny, I gave you Angel, Johnny Bracket Gaming and RJ Sunderford a whole live stream to where you guys can go at Eli because I told you guys. And Jenny, shame on you for saying I don't got a speech impediment. Everyone, Flex calls me Stutterbox. Jaded, you ain't say shit. Torp, you ain't say shit about that. So
Reese, I used to have videos up picking on you stuttering, and then you were like, Cherry, you stutter too. What you talking about? Because I stutter also.
Cherry, watch this. Have I ever not stood up and went to fight for the handicapped and the people with disabilities? Have I ever? First of all, my mom had them forever. I'm strong about that shit. And I gave them the platform, and then for her to say there's nothing wrong with you. No, Jenny, I don't have what you have. I gotta slow my ass down some so it don't come out like that. But I can't because it's forever, it's permanent. I have to go through speech classes and therapists and everything because of the psychological damage it does to a kid growing up. Sports kept me into where even though these kids are making fun of me, I will fuck them ass up in any ring, any wrestling thing, any boxing, any basketball, anything to do, I will fuck them up. That's what gave me all my confidence. That's what gave me all the confidence. That right there. But I had to go to regular school to get pulled out of class, to go do this, to go do that. They sent me to RSP and bungalow classes because the only teacher available that they had in the school district that can handle all the kids with everything. I had to go to class with some of these people. They just gave me my actual real work and gave them their little packets. I had to do that shit. So don't you ever sit up there, Jenny, and make up that bullshit. Torp, you up there making up shit. Don't none of y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. That's why I am the people's champ, the advocate for all people with disabilities and especially speech impediments. I got a public speaking trained staff in front of huge auditoriums and rooms, 1,000 people plus. I'm the MC on the mic. I gotta overcome all that shit to go and speak publicly. The fuck y'all gonna tell me? And Torp, if you ever want to do a one-on-one, make sure you have material and you are prepared. Now, I'm waiting on Uncle Tom, NGB, since he clicks on everybody's shit. You called me out, you little Uncle Tom bitch? Click the link right now.
And just to let anybody know, anybody that wants to come up here, NGB, I am going to step down before you even say hello to me. So I ain't going to be in your way because all you are is distracted. He gets distracted from me. He's just going to start yelling at me.
Click the link. All y'all with your name in there, click the link. Click the link. Y'all names are there. Jaded, your name is there for not knowing shit. How the hell you gonna speak up on the history when you don't even know? You look so dumb. You look so dumb sitting up there. The only thing you had was Torp muting me, and you were sitting up there looking so dumb. How you gonna preach about the history of the guy you follow, but you don't even know what the history is? You didn't even know that Flex Unlimited is not new. He was showing male penises on his channel. You didn't even know that. Watch who you rolling with. Ain't no questions on why everyone says, how come we don't never see you with the woman? You don't even know that shit. That's why his channel was taken down for 14 days. He was showing male penises, and then he almost showed some other shit. He was like, well, I just can't be doing that anymore. No. Your channel was going down then on guideline strikes. I hit you with copyright strikes all at the same time. One, the timestamp was not there. I went in to represent my business and my brand as itself, which is why all my channels will start with hot facts. I represented my brand and my channel, and they allowed me to put the timestamps in, and you got the strike. You were lucky it didn't hit the first time, Flex. Lucky. I bet you guys knew all that, though. I bet you guys knew all that. And in Flex, in 3 days, everything that's been done with you, the videos on this channel here, I own 100% of all of that content, and you can't even get mad at me for owning the shit. I own your masters. I own your masters now. Heidi is so mad at me. And Jaded, you sound like an idiot. You said Reese edited out the video with Heidi. No, I didn't. If you're watching the damn video, Jaded, I'm on a live stream and I'm clicking on the video to bring it up on the live stream. And when I'm done watching it, I hit the X and it goes back down. How can I go back and edit something that's already there in the video? I will be cutting out my original video. Don't talk to a tech person about tech shit and you don't know about the shit. You sound like an idiot. Now click the link if you want to go tech world with me. Let's go do it.
Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you right now that Jaded Driver has never clicked the link with me, but he's done 60 videos about me. That Rolling with Red, Shauna, Gig Wars, Reacts, Red, whatever. The last time she came up on a StreamYard with me, Robert, was because you were accusing her of buying fake subs, and she came up to say, please protect me against Robert Reese. And then when she stepped down, in the chat, I said, all right, whatever, Red. And I gave her a wrench and I said, look, let's all get along. And then she starts talking about extortion and all the bullshit again in the chat. 10 seconds after she left my StreamYard. That's what kind of woman she is. So at that point, that was the last time we talked.
She ended up paying $10 a month for me to help promote her channel. She is so dumb.
Go get Reese because he caught me buying fake subs. Yeah, because you had 10,000 views on one 10-second short, and it was associated to 800 of your fucking subs, and I knew it, and I kept
Heidi,
my mouth shut.
You got a video right now. Cherry, check this out. Heidi has a video right now. All her other videos suck, right? She does a so-called video of me that had 1.3K views 6 days ago. Now it's down to 796. Heidi, how did it go from 1.3K views down to 796? YouTube is watching and your shit ain't real, stupid.
She bought 1,000 views and they chopped some off it. That's why she bought 1,000 views.
Now, Heidi, how come YouTube don't never take my views away from all my videos that's up there? I've gone viral more than all you guys. I've had Grindface TV use my videos and them get another 5-6 million views on it, and I get paid from that shit. Tell me about fucking fake views and everything I do myself as I
Well, let me tell you that there was not 60 people watching, Torp last night, that certain people come with the bot when certain people are watching. He didn't have 60 people watching that shit. That was fake. And just to let you know, I've been on the lounge myself personally alone at 2:30 in the morning, and it said there was 30 people watching. I ended the live, and a half hour later, it said there was 30 people watching when it was just fucking black screen. It was just the fucking numbers going in the song. So Flex fucking lies about his shit too.
Now, Heidi,
30 people at 3 in the morning watching fucking lines of numbers go up in the back of the screen. Come on. There's really 30 people watching nothing. And watch how fast he'll get his 4,000 watch hours. Like in a fucking week if he doesn't get unlimited taken down. Watch how fast he'll be monetized.
That shit, because remember, you were up here when Flex got his subs bot. It was you, Cherry, Bobby, and someone did something for Roy, and I found it, and I was like,
I got 200. Somebody bought me 200 subs, and somebody bought Roy like same thing, just enough to get him over 1,000.
Yeah, and I found.
And they bought Bobby 900 subs. 900.
They bought Bobby 900 subs. Now check this out.
1,000 subs, something crazy.
When I did my boardroom episode on Mr. Flex, I took it back to his very first day on YouTube. He started off with this channel with 1,800 subs. He bought his up to get in there, people. That's why his channel never grew. His channel has been a fake channel from the jump.
Right, dude, in the beginning, Omer used to come on there. Omer used to come on there and admit that he fucking... That what they did was they had devices. They used to keep clearing the cache and playing it all day. And Omer was teaching everybody how to get monetized, how to cheat. I was there.
Idiot. Yeah, you was there. Look, Jaded, all this happened on the lounge, Jaded. You don't know shit about what you talking about now. Heidi,
he can't go back and look because Flex hit it all.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Heidi, I want you to listen to this. Now, I'm on my channel right now. 1.3 million views, gig work video, 726K views, 368K views, 168K views, 111K views, 35K views, 31K views, 30K views, 16K views, and there's about 40 videos of at least 13K. I have at least 20 videos of at least 10K, and they go all the way down. How come YouTube's not taking my views away like they took away yours? My channel is full organic in what the fuck I do. No matter what y'all say, the higher ups in the gig world all have to come fuck with me. YouTube sees me as a content creator, and that's why my shit is up there. My shit is up there. All y'all was there watching me to talk trash because I am the draw. Now, NGB, Uncle Tom, you called me out while Torb had me backstage because you didn't want to say it to my face. I called you Uncle Tom and he kicked me down. Click my link. You get the full chance, brother. Go ahead and come and preach that brother knowledge now.
Hey, hold on a second. Remember when we did this Uncle Tom shit before and Hannibal was involved? And Flex did not know that it was a bad thing. He didn't understand, and he called him Uncle Hannibal for like 2 months until somebody said, "Hey, Flex, it's a derogatory statement." And he was like, "What's up, Uncle Hanny?" Because Flex didn't even know that it was a bad thing to call somebody that.
Didn't even know that it was you don't say that shit.
For a month, he called him Uncle Hannibal and laughed, and we were like, "Dude, that's racist. That can be considered racist. Don't you know what Uncle Tom means?" And he's like, "What? Huh? I'm just calling him Uncle Hannibal."
He didn't know.
Because he didn't even know. He didn't even know.
Didn't even know at all. Jaded, I bet
when
you
the Rebel flag came out with Dilly, Flex had to be told what it represents. He didn't even know.
Didn't even know. Jaded, I hope you're listening. Now watch this. Cherry pick. When me and you were at our most all-time high in our all-the-way war on what we were going through, 90% of that was on what channel?
I didn't even have StreamYard, and I threatened you and D-Rev every night. I dare you to hit the link. I dare you to come up on the lounge. And I sat and taunted you two and said some pretty bad shit. That was not on Always Cherry Pick. That was on the lounge. I didn't even have StreamYard back then. I used to tell people, I remember I was running lives during the day with no stream a little bit, and then I'd say at night, y'all come over, and if you got the guts, come over.
Yep. And all that happened.
And furthermore, only Bobby and Roy, we were all told, don't go to Flex. I mean, Flex said, don't go to Reese's, don't go to Reese's, don't go to Reese's. And everybody kept that bargain up and stayed away from you except Roy and except Bobby.
Now,
I will say those two.
Now, Flex did that after people. He was a groupie on my channel, and don't have me go back and show more videos when my channel's in and he comes in. And then I showed you guys the
first time I was ever on a StreamYard, other than being on a telephone call, not StreamYard, was on HotFacts. And guess who was there that day?
Flex was right there, y'all. And let me tell y'all this.
Me, TFT, you, and Flex were on the first time I was ever on a stream. And he was loving you and kissing your ass.
Kissing my ass, licking. Look, he was licking everything. That's what he was doing. But then check this out, y'all. What y'all don't understand is once the Pedro went off on his porch and went off on UDM, and I start covering it, Flex came on my channel, declared war on me, and I played that for you guys live. That's when Flex went rogue and did all his shit. And he's been like that the whole time. Jaded, you got to get your shit straight. And I would like for you, Jaded, to say, hey, Flex, pull it up. He's going to say, no, I got to go watch Reese's shit. And then he tried to say, Reese wants me to send him an apology that Reese tried to strike. Hell no. I don't want you to email me nothing. I learned my lesson the first time when I told someone they get 7 days to take a video down. They kept it up for almost all 7 days, taking money from me on that video. Never again will I ever do that. You get that strike right then and there, and you go learn your damn lesson. Now, I don't know.
I got a question. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question.
I get paid off of AdSense.
Right. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions here, and I ain't writing them down. I ain't like Torp. But last night, you knew that you were set up early. Why did you stay there for that extra hour? Because you saw what happened. Because I listened to the first 15 minutes of it, and then I went to dinner with the beautiful woman, and I didn't know shit until the morning. Then I looked at about 10 minutes of it and said, yeah, I skimmed through it, said, I don't need to hear this. This is exactly what I thought they were going to do. So why did you stay that extra hour?
Well, I stayed the extra hour, and I made sure I was backstage and did all that just so I have physical proof. that Torp sold out, because all of my previous interactions with him on one-on-ones, it's nothing like that. So that video was going to show that he did something drastically different, and only he's the one that has to explain that, not me. Because I
Okay,
called him
now
out
what's
during
your
that video.
opinion of him doing his video before saying that Jaded and Thunder fucked up the lounge and that they're he just totally went after him, and then what? Somebody re-upped his Cash App, and then he decided to turn around and do the exact opposite on the next day. 2 days later, he's saying that I'm the worst person in the world.
Oh,
So
exactly. Let
that's
me
what.
answer that. Let me answer that. And Jaded and Torp and Jaded were speaking last night, and Torp said, thank you for I guess a re-up or more weed in his stash. And Jaded referenced, like, he referenced that, yeah. So Jaded actually gave him some money, hypothetically speaking, and then there it went, because that video before, he's trashing them and talking bad about them, and then
Saying
he
that
allows
that
them,
that
and then
he
he
agreed
allows
that
them to
Jaded
be up
messed
there.
everything up. Jaded
Yeah,
messed everything up.
Yeah.
What are you
And
doing,
then
Thunder?
Jaded
Admitting
didn't
that
do a
he was
great job.
right.
His job was terrible.
Right. He did that video where Thunder saying, "Hey, look, this guy's fucking trying to strong arm me," insinuating that he could dox me. So that's what.
They timed out. They hid my wife from Torp's live, which was crazy. And I know that came from Heidi or Mr. G. They hid her from the live to where she would type something. They were timing her out. They were timing Emilia out. Emilia ain't never got on no camera and went at you guys and said no, nothing like that. And she's not gonna do any of that. So when
Right,
you guys
in the
time her
gibberish.
out,
Hold
you're
on,
just
while we're
showing
talking about
yourself.
that, in the gibberish of, I think it was Jaded. I talk so fast and I forget because they always just throw out
Troy,
so much
what's up,
stuff.
Troy? Yeah, Emilia called you Troy in the chat. You said that Cherry said my name's Troy a long time ago, and it's up there. So why are you mad that
He
Emilia
corrected
called
it.
you
I was
Troy?
calling him Tony, and he got mad and said, "My name's Troy Cherry."
Yes, yeah. So why are you mad that Emilia called you Troy? And Flex, you were like, Emilia, why do you call him Troy? I dare you, Flex, to say some shit about my wife. I'm gonna make you go ahead and take down all them videos with your license plates as your thumbnail.
Well, how about this? Somewhere in Jada's gibberish, she goes, and all the stuff that Cherry said about you, Reese, and your wife. I've never
The
talked
Kona
bad about your
Grill,
wife. I have
look,
never
the
talked bad
Kona
about your wife.
Grill, Hood
Hell no.
Barbecue, the fucking PC Center and all that fucking shit. Come on, and come on, man. Come on, man. How
He's be
Bobby
talking that
allows you
shit.
guys to say, don't say nothing about my wife, and what you guys did to Jessica was cold. It was, and Jessica was great for this. She was like, yeah, on the phone, it was Jaded, Flex, and Thunder. She said it out of her own mouth. So imagine this. One of my boys is trying to trap my wife into something, and having two of my other homies on the phone with them to do something sly and fucking shiesty.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, and you want to hear this, and I don't care. One day, Thunder and Flex were on a call, and then they get on a conference call with Jaded, and I don't know how many people agreed to, but at some point, Jessica and Bobby were on it too, and they were called me, and that was the day that fucking Thunder was driving around or coming to look for me to come to Anthony's Pizza. That Jessica was part of that. They like kidnapped her. She thought they were all just hanging out, and then all of a sudden it was a phone call to Cherry, and I got a missed phone call from Flex to prove it, and I left that phone at home, and I'm glad. And then later on, I find out from Bobby what the story was. Bobby's like, dude, there was a bunch of people on, and they wanted to fucking get you on a group call and fuck with you, and then say, we're just kidding, Thunder wants to buy you dinner. And I was like, that's not what I want on my personal phone call, and people coming to my fucking restaurant that I deliver from every night waiting for me. What the fuck, y'all? And Jessica was like, I didn't know that's what it was. And Bobby's like, I didn't know that's what it was.
Come on now. You can't make this stuff up, y'all.
Hey, Chase, I tried to apologize about Jenny yesterday, and I tried to fucking have a truce with fucking Heidi and Mr. G, and there they are fucking around. And I will admit, not Heidi, but Mr. G again is fucking around and opening his big fucking mouth. So when is it ever going to stop? That would be correct.
Will someone please go get NGB and and tell him that Massa wants
He ain't
to see
coming up
him?
here, dude. He ain't coming up here.
Can someone he talk a lot of shit. And NGB, when I told you that you were gonna be a token over there, you laughed it off. But now look, Flex did not defend you not one time yesterday. And how dare they let you get up there to speak about the shit about Jessica and Bobby and them when you don't know shit? They played you right there too, Uncle Tom. Get your Uncle Tom ass up here, Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom, Uncle Tom, Uncle Tom. You said that your name is African. So what? I can speak Swahili, G. I don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
Chase, you can tell what? The more mature tone from me, I am always cherry pick a character. I'm also Michael, who's not. Y'all know my name. You just put my mom's name up there, somebody. Obviously, I'm not. I am a character. I am being more calm. I can talk and yell, or I can do whatever. I am one of the great communicators of all time with my mouth. And that's a goddamn fact.
Hey, Torp, I tagged you. I tagged NGB Worldwide. I tagged Jada Driver. I tagged Torp. I tagged Tammy just so she can know, like, I don't even know why they brought you in. Nothing about what my life is about has to do with her. And they're trying to bring her in on some bullshit. But I'm so glad that Roy made Red look dumb when she actually got the info from Roy. Red, I tagged you too on Bitch Mode and on Gig Wars. Why don't you come in here on Gig Wars? Come in here on that name. Come in here on that name. You guys are tagged. Uncle Tom, you're number one. Click the link. Jaded Driver and Torp, y'all click the link. You're not blocked here. I don't have anyone banned. Heidi's not banned. Mr. G's not banned. You guys can click the link and come on in here. We can have a shindig. And I know how to conduct a full one-on-one interview, 2-on-2, 1-on-8. I know how to make sure that shit goes down right. So y'all ain't got to worry. You can go back and look at all my shit. That's why I stayed there. So Torp, we have people a clear difference in one-on-ones with Torp and Reese. And you can see a big difference. That's why I stayed. If I would have left, no one would be able to see that difference. So sometimes you got to suck shit up, stay in there to bring out the real news so people can see what it is. Now, Torp, bring your bitch ass out here too.
Hey, Chase, not for nothing, but NGB has been lying about me, making up crap, fucking saying he's coming to Fort Lauderdale to kick my ass. So, hey, it is what it is. You think Reese likes saying Uncle Tom? Do you know how much trouble I got in trouble with Reese for fucking calling people Uncle Toms? What the fuck? He don't like saying it. But he's saying it. Once he said it, now he's got the right to say it because he said it. So he don't like saying it. Don't act like Reese likes saying this because I know how he hates this shit.
The amazing
That's a Reese is pulling the cherry move. He ain't enjoying saying it. Trust me.
Wait, Cherry, nah, because fuck this. Dennis, you went in there talking shit too. You hated black people. You went to be submissive to JB Gunner and you were getting mad at black people and you didn't like black people. You were the biggest Uncle Tom, Dennis. Coincidentally, you up there laughing, cooning, and jucking and jiving with NGB. I guess the Uncle Tom stick together, huh? Bring your bitch ass up here too. Cat got catfish. You dumped your girl who you would never say her name. You called her Cali girl, which is disrespectful if that's your girl. You dumped your girl for a catfish Christina and gave her part of your business and she catfished you. Don't you ever say shit. And you were against black people. You were the biggest Uncle Tom. NGB, go get your research done. Click the link, Dennis. I'm the one that covered your car accident, made sure that you were okay, and giving you advice on what to do because I've been through some of that shit. You got into a wreck, and I went to make sure you were good, Dennis. I made sure you were good. I went on. And I went on your live, Dennis. I got you too. I went on your own live stream while I was live so that you can talk about how Flex kicked you off when you and Ricky Knight were talking about black politics. And he said, we don't do the race bait shit here and made y'all stop talking. I went to your own live stream while I was live so that you can verify it live. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all stop playing with me. Flex, remember when you asked Dash and Trader to try to go against me? And Trader said, I'm not doing that. I don't want these extra shots that's not meant for me. Me and him are good. Remember you tried to get the black dude to do that and he don't even go to your channel anymore? He ain't an Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom, bring your ass up. Bring your ass up. And Flex, let me tell you this. When I was giving you the strike for the 11 hours, 24 minutes, and 57 seconds, I sent the link to Hulk Smash so he can watch it. He said, oh my goodness, he did this like all day. I let Hulk see it first on your channel, already sitting there. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, Flex. Remember, you win the revolution. Take you 2 black content creators and leave my white ass alone. Yeah, we gonna leave you alone. Now we gonna see if you gonna get 1,800 subs instantly. And now your social blade should be going in accurate.
Reese, somebody in Flex's chat the other day, and I'm sorry I had to answer a phone call real quick, so I didn't hear what you're saying. If you were talking to me, I figure you and me don't have to. I don't have to say, hold on, I got a phone call because we talked too much.
Yeah, you all good. You all good.
You kept talking right through it. You didn't know I wasn't here. But somebody in the chat the other day, in Flex's chat, put a link to buy subs, a company to buy subs, and Flex fucking took it out. So they're already saying, oh, this will be done in no time. And somebody put a link where you can buy subs for a channel in his chat, a live link with somebody with a wrench. Otherwise, they couldn't have put a link in. So that shows you.
Idiots.
We all know this. How do you think Bobby got his? How do you think they all got theirs?
And they keep trying to talk to Roy. Roy, can you just retract the strikes? Because we know Reese won't. It's a copyright strike, man. Flex violated. He violated guidelines and copyright strikes. Why are you guys kissing Roy's ass to say retract the strike, but in the chat bashing him? And then when you get up on screen, you're saying, fuck you, Roy, you're this and that. But then you want him to retract the strike to keep that channel up so Flex can still get super chats and shit. Hell nah. You fuck with my money, I'll fuck with yours. Go earn
right, but even if he retracts
it,
it retracts the death sentence. He still can't post for a long time. 2 strikes, right?
He got 3.
Right, but if Roy does retract his, he doesn't get to go live tomorrow.
Yeah, Roy gave him 1, I gave him 2, so he got 3, and I gave him a strike over on Flex Unlimited because he only had 7 shorts up, and I didn't even let him know that he still has that up there. I let it just. I don't know why he would not go to his Flex Unlimited to check the channel to see if he has anything up there to take that shit down. He didn't even do that. He's an idiot. So that's how he starts off this one with a strike too. He's an idiot.
Listen, like I said, man, remember last year when
3 strikes.
Right. I hadn't been on the lounge in months. I didn't know who Eli was. I didn't know nothing. And I wasn't paying attention to his ass. I wasn't even doing my own thing. And then all of a sudden, he lost his channel, and I went and helped him, even though he was a jerk. And I went back there, and I got people to show up there. And then what happened.
Exactly. Hey, Mr. G, where you at? Why you ain't writing in my chat? Why you ain't writing in all that dumb old stuff? Why you ain't doing this and that?
He's probably the one
who ain't talking about nothing. He tried to leave a comment in the chat. Oh yeah, Reese, sorry for your mom and this and that, and then he went to go talking shit. And Jaded, you were like, yeah, Reese, yeah, you did. You did make a video and say something about Tammy's deceased daughter. I was like, when? Yeah, you did. So when I was going through everything and Tammy never cut me off, he was sitting there like, damn, motherfuckers telling the truth. And I got it for you right here, Jaded. We go listen to this now, y'all, that you will hear J-Rom admit and give me kudos and props that I never put no video up or any of that. Jaded said, well, after you went over that, you guys started arguing. Fuck after that. We got to get through the truth. Now, let me go ahead and pull this. Cherry, go ahead and talk and take over. I'm finna find this shit.
Yeah. Listen, as far as Mr. G and Heidi goes, I thought we were going to stop this. That's what I thought. We kind of came to a conclusion, but I guess I was wrong. Heidi, I'm telling you right now, please control Mr. G. Please. I ain't doing shit right now, but there ain't going to be no funny video coming up next. Please control. Please. Y'all want to say a little things once in a while back and forth, but when he starts the Michael and text messaging me and putting comments all over and saying shit, it gets to me. It really does. So I'm asking you, Heidi, to please control Mr. G. because there ain't going to be no funny video. You know what's going to be next. And it's not a threat. I'm just saying, I thought we were to the point where it's going to be the next step or we could stop. So I'm stopping, kind of like where me and Robert are, for y'all to learn a lesson. The next step for me and Robert was not going to be pretty. It was going to be like what y'all are doing and what everybody's doing to each other. In general, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. So I'm asking you, Heidi, control the man, please. I'm asking you.
Yeah,
Don't want to do any of this. I don't want to do any of this. I never did.
Hey, Cherry, Mr. G is in the background of a video saying he's screaming, "Shut up!" That video that she did to me 9 days ago, he's in the background.
She needs to control that man.
Saying, "Shut up!" So she's like, she didn't mute that shit.
She needs to control his ass, and that's for real. That's where I was. And Heidi say I never emailed you. Go back to the email that you sent me the picture of UDM on, and I emailed you saying, "Hey, here's my phone number. Can I please talk to you?" That was fucking back in January or December or February. I forget. And I wanted to tell you, hey, tell Mr. G to relax, man. He's losing his crap on me, and it's not funny anymore.
All right,
So,
hey, I'm
gonna say the same thing again, Heidi. Please control Mr. G. I don't want to keep doing this with anybody at all. I wish Red would just fucking go away, but obviously she's not. I don't want to do any of this. I've been saying that for a while.
I got the
But
video.
I'm not gonna fucking let people shit all over me either.
Cherry, I got the video right here. I'm about to play this video right here, y'all. And Jaded. So when you said that, I said these things about Tammy and her daughter and everything after I lost a son. I'm speaking to her #1 business partner, and he was involved with everything. He's the man that gave me the strike and then apologized because he was like, that was out of my character and everything. He apologized to me on camera too. Heidi, when you said, once I found out that Reese said something about Tammy when she was grieving, you don't even know what you're talking about. You just lied and made it up. Why would I even do that? And I have to bury my own son.
Hey, listen, before you do this, I gotta be Cherry. Hey, Rom, I don't ever have a problem with you. The only thing I ever said is that you got too many guns to be wearing a cowboy hat, man. Take that damn cowboy hat. You're a grown-ass man, and you got too many guns in your house. That's all I ever said about Rob. I like Rob. I think Rob's funny. But whatever. Rob got too many guns. That's all I know about Rob.
All right,
let me get into this.
How are you powerful? Also, people gonna go ahead and respond to by a bunch of men because of how they look a certain way, and I am that one person involved in that. Now, I never said anything about Tammy's deceased daughter. Is that correct?
Not directly, but you did put out a video that was, and I do believe, and I've said this before, I do believe it was innocent. I don't believe you meant to do that at the time. At the time, it was painful, but since then, since your explanation, I have admitted and said very publicly that I don't think you meant to do so. But you did put out a video that was literally titled "Tammy, Mother or Murderer," and it was a very, and you've admitted, a very negative video. In regards to the death of her daughter. You did not know so. But in the moment, yes, I was very angry with that fact. And yes, I did respond very, very ugly to that. And I absolutely did apologize on a Tammy's live stream. I don't know if you were there or listening, but I did apologize for my response to that. So yes, no, you absolutely did not.
His response to that was saying that he was going to put my deceased son, and he called my son all these negative names and said that they were going to put my son on Kiwi Farms and did all of that. That's what he's apologizing for, Jaded Driver. Don't you ever act like you know what the fuck you're talking about. There's a reason why Tammy did not argue, because J. Rom is going to say everything that I said. So now listen up.
I say anything intentionally directly about Tammy's deceased daughter, but you did post my response to that.
Let me rewind that.
Very ugly to that, and I absolutely did apologize for a murderer, and it was a very, and you've admitted, a very negative video in regards to the death of her daughter. You did not know so. But in the moment, yes, I was very angry with that fact, and yes, I did respond very, very ugly to that, and I absolutely did apologize on Tammy's live stream. I don't know if you were there or listening, but I did apologize for my response to that. So yes, no, you absolutely did not say anything intentionally directly about Tammy's deceased daughter, but you did post a.
Now, Jaded Driver, did you hear that? Now he was on the live stream first. Then when I was backstage and Tammy said, "Oh, HotFacts is here," he clicked off, okay, and allowed me to go up on the one in the morning when Flex and them were paying money while she was doxing me and everything. He's admitting to it here. I ain't gotta lie about shit.
Video unintentionally.
All right, now let's talk about posting a video. When you post a video on YouTube, you have to upload the video and first of all, you have to edit and do all that stuff before you post the video, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Well, I mean,
all right,
so you don't have to edit it, but you could.
No, wait. You have to edit, or you don't have to edit. You can just post the video, but it has to come from who posted that video. From what I know, I never posted a video. I shared a video. I never posted a video.
Semantic. You're playing semantic games. When you post
no.
You cannot play semantics when I never posted a video, I never made a video, I never put a video up. They keep saying community post, which means that I shared a video. I don't have to look at anything to just go to share to my community post. I don't have to. So let's keep going. Jaded Driver.
That video. From what I know, I never posted a video. I shared a video. I never posted a video.
Semantic. You're playing semantic games. When you post,
no. You play no.
When you share a video on your community wall, you've made it.
J-Ram, from anybody out there listening, if you say that I posted a video, they're gonna think that I created a video and posted it. It's time.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. No, you're right. Listen, I will. Okay, I see where you're going with that, and I agree. Okay, let me rephrase. You didn't upload.
I agree. Let me rephrase. You didn't upload. Jaded Driver, are you listening to this? Brutal Mafia, how Tammy goes at everybody else, the Brutal Mafia goes at her like that. You don't know nothing, Jaded Driver, and you're hearing this from her business partner himself.
Posted a video, they're going to think that I created a video and posted it. It's time that we got to
go with that. No, you're right. Listen, I will. Okay, I see where you're going with that, and I agree. Okay, let me rephrase. You didn't upload the video. You posted a shared video on your community.
I shared a video. No, I shared a video on my community post. I shared a video on my community post.
Right.
Now, yes, and I did not know what was in the video. All I saw was her face. That was it. Now, from that being there, once I figured out what was in the video, I did my due diligence and I separated myself, correct?
You absolutely did, yes, sir.
All right, that's what I did. I did not put a video up. All I was trying to do was just show someone's face, and that was it. Once I saw what it was, is that I am not the person that posted the video or none of that. The person that posted the video tried to get me to come on their show, and I refused. And I told them exactly why. That person was butthurt at HotFacts also.
I actually absolutely did admit and said this very publicly once again that showed some very good characteristics on your behalf. The fact that you were looked at the situation when I don't want to be associated with that kind of person absolutely spoke wonders to your character, to be honest.
All right, so we heard that from Tammy's business partner speaking to me. Jaded Driver, did you hear any of that? I never said nothing. I never made a video. I never did anything. Flex has been telling people, yeah, he did this to Tammy and her daughter and stuff. No, that never happened. So you gotta, if you're the news, even though the people out there may hate you, when you got something to say, they'll sit in front of you and tell the truth. And that's what happened. HotFacts is the truth behind what you stand for. And what you guys just witnessed was him telling the truth. I never made no video. He said that it shows great character about you. Once I figured out, I stepped aside. I'm not doing this and that. He said everything I said. Now, Jada, you were sitting up there saying, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Now, go argue with him about it, not me. Tammy was sitting up there the whole time while I was saying the exact same thing. And she never cut me off. You know why? Because they know I'm going to play it back, because he had to come on Hot Facts because he wanted to make sure that he wants to try to clear his name. He did not want the stuff he said about my son. He took that shit back. He was like, oh, I fucked up. So he was willing to come and talk to me. He even said I apologize because what I did was very, very bad, and he felt bad about it. So I ain't got to lie about anything. NGB, Red, and all y'all who don't know nothing, Heidi, I hope you were watching this too. Now you can go back to the drawing board to come up with more lies. So trying to bring Tammy up and bring her into this stuff, we already squashed that way back then. Way back then. Now, let's go ahead and leave that alone. Sherry, you up there still? Is he up there still?
Yeah, no? I'm here.
Yeah, so what else do I got to do, Cherry?
Dude, there ain't nothing to do. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter what happens, if tonight I came on the lounge StreamYard and asked everybody calmly without yelling, what would they like the resolution to be? They would not say leave. They would not say stop. They enjoy this. They perpetuate it. Nobody can ever apologize. Nobody. Here's where you and Rom are good, but now there's Sick and Tammy on your ass again. You know,
yeah,
but there's a video proof that you guys said you're an asshole. You're an asshole. I understand. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't like what you did. You don't like what I did. But we're gonna move on and be okay. We're not gonna dwell on it a year from now.
Yeah,
but now you dwell on it. Now they got you in, but now you're in the circle like Flex of the circle, the loop, like they all do with the same shit. See how they trick you? See how you're having to talk about something from a year ago? You don't need to be talking about this shit from a year ago. Now they got you stuck in the loop.
But I have to clear it up just to let them know that I ain't said nothing about J-Rom. I ain't said nothing about Tammy. All that stuff is done. So for them to try to bring her back in and try to give her bits and pieces, what they tried to do was, hey, Reese and Cherry are talking trash about Jenny because she knows that, you know, she's a friend of Jenny's. So they tried to use that. Then from that, they tried to say, well, let's go get Roy too, because he gave Flex a strike and it's all his fault. So let's go tell Tammy that Roy beats women and all this stuff. And then we don't think Roy will click the link, so we'll be able to do all this and she'll get it all from us, and then she'll attack Roy. And then coincidentally, she was up there when Roy was up there, and Roy spoke, and she was like, oh, well, this is different information from what I heard. Yeah, they tried to do all this shit to make nothing out of nothing, but to bring someone else in to try to take care of their dirty laundry. She ain't got
funny
nothing to do
because
with it.
I would love to sit with Tammy quietly because I yell and she yells on a StreamYard alone with no interruption and let her hear my story and see if she doesn't think different of people like Red, you know, like certain people. See if she's gonna look at it fairly, if she acts like a fair person. And she's always in the name of what's right. If she heard the real story, and I don't need anybody to back me up, but you know the real story. I've been accused of a lot of shit, and all I did is have a dirty mouth. I have never done anything to anybody. But, you know, just because I'd smart off to people and call them names they don't like, you know, that doesn't mean that I am all the things that, you know, people say I am. And you were one of my biggest critics, and you know that.
I'm about to be transparent too. For those of you, Jaded, you were like, I don't even think Reese does this. I had a real slow month on YouTube. Off of just AdSense, I had $101 that's coming in on the 21st. Off of nothing but ads. My money for my membership is not going to go in until a couple of days from now to go into my next payment that I'm going to get. Everything I do comes from ads. The advertisers love my videos, which is why you guys see me talking other people's lives when I'm having fun and I'm doing my thing and I'm defending myself. But when you go to my channel,
You don't see none of that shit. You see you see a content creator, and you guys are mad at that because my videos are all green and the advertisers love them, and I get paid off of just AdSense. That's what AdSense is. Idiots.
Right, but remember, Reese, this is where we're incestuous. This is where we're too small of a community. That everybody goes on each other's channel to remind each other about them. But then if you're not wanted or you're not liked, then they're not going to allow that. You know, you're not allowed to be on this channel. And Chase, just to let you know, I have not hidden you from anywhere, except Hector's and mine. And I think I timed you out. I didn't even hide you. I just timed you out to get you the fuck out. And those are my channels that I get to get rid of you on. So to my recollection, you did not have not a wrench somewhere, and I hit you. If I did, I'm sorry, I don't remember. But on Hector's and mine, I get to do what the fuck I want. It's my channels. So, and don't say, oh, look what he's saying about Hector's. No, it's my channel. It's my channel. I'm the admin, and it's under Hector's shit, but it's my channel too.
Oh, speaking of Hector, I got Hector back right now, y'all. I got Poppy Chulos back and Torp.
By the way, don't bait him up here because he's busy with his girl. He ain't listening to YouTube today, so don't bait him, Robert. Don't waste your breath. You want to talk about him, fine, but he ain't coming up. He ain't listening right now.
I'm about to represent Hector because check this out. Y'all know when Red was talking about, yeah, I won 6 or 7 of my strikes, and Jada was up there saying, yeah, she did. Well, Hector came out and showed that she removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. When she said she won 6 of them, she actually removed the videos herself. She never won. She quit because her channel was gonna get taken down with them strikes. She never won shit. She took the videos down herself.
Right, and
6, 7, 8. She deleted 8 videos herself, y'all.
Right, and listen to me. Hector's proud and said, I'm going to give these strikes. And I said, okay, do whatever you want. And then 3 days go by. I never ask him. I'm not obsessed with the shit like everybody else. He goes, hey, I gave the strikes. And then I said, that sounds funny. And then I figured out what he did. So those other ones were pending. And then he went back and said, oh, shit. He was going to fill them out. And I was going to tell him to fill it out the right way. And he said they're deleted. I can't fill it out. She deleted the shit.
Yeah, she deleted. So you did not win. So when you tell people respond to it, she responded and she tried to respond. All right, people, here's how you respond. You can either hit the button where you don't got to do shit and it just tells YouTube to review it. But if you want to do a real response, you got to put in your information and articulate exactly what you are going against. And your video and everything that you have has to be able to prove everything you're saying when you type because it's a legal document. She was going to fail that. So she deleted the videos and told you guys that I disputed them and I won. She lied to you guys. And she over there talking shit, calling us all this shit. Red reacts, bitch mode activated, whoever the fuck you are. I saw you in the chat talking all that shit. You can click the link and I will go ahead.
Right, but Hector, this is the thing. Hector put in there, and it's a copyright strike. It's cut and dry. They don't want to hear, hey, she's trying to defame me, or they want to. So Hector's like, hey, this channel's going after people for no reason. Take it down. And it's like, no, Hector, no, that's a bullying strike. You're doing a copyright strike. It's business. It's black and white. You say, she got my content. It's on my channel, and nobody gave her permission to use that. Hector's like, hey, take her channel down. No, that's not what you do with a copyright. You can do that on a violation for bullying or harassment, but not.
Yeah, that's not a copyright. Copyright strikes are different, y'all. Copyrights are infringing on the money that you can be making off of your video, or if someone puts something up like Flex used it's 11 hours, 24 minutes, and 57 seconds of a 3-minute loop of one of my videos for all that time. He received super chats, he received cash apps, so he made money off of my content and I received none. That's like someone selling CDs out the trunk when an artist is performing on stage on the inside. You can't do that shit. You get hit with a copyright strike.
Right. Now, just to let everybody know, I have hours of people saying shit on my channel. That is my content. You guys agreed to come on my StreamYard, on my channel. So don't cry when I throw the words on my channel up in your face, Torp. I have an hour of you kissing my ass saying my wife thought it was hilarious. And last night you're saying, oh, like it all happened again yesterday and you're so offended. Come on, Torp.
Now, people, I want you guys to read this.
I'm not wasting my time clipping my own shit to prove that Torp's a liar. I'm not wasting my time.
I'm about to read something. People, I'm on Mr. Flex's channel, not the unlimited, but if he still has this up there, he needs to take this down because obviously the copyright strikes makes his scroll non-existent. Here's what his scroll says. Let me go ahead and read this. Let me wait till it gets all the way around. This live stream broadcast and its contents are the property of Mr._Flex and others. He don't say their name because he don't know how to articulate. Reuse of this stream is strictly prohibited without consent of Mr._Flex himself, along with any other parties involved. Well, Flex, how good does that work when I took your content down and your channel down for you using my content that I never gave you permission to say that it's yours? That's called copyright infringement in itself on all your videos, you idiot. Are you that stupid?
And it says anybody involved. So what does that mean, Reese? It means that if I was on a live and I change my mind and say, I don't like what I said, take it down, Flex. It says that anybody involved. That means that anybody on the StreamYard doesn't like what happened. I can legally call Flex and say, take that video down.
Yeah, no, but it's saying that he owns the content when that's a straight lie. How are you going to prove that you own the content when the content is listed to me as a copyright? You got to prove that too, Flex.
Right, but he put that up because Red was afraid that I was going to clip all the things she said that were horrible. All the drunk nights where she threatened people and said that Indian people are shitty tempers. No, I ain't saying it's right. I'm telling you.
Smart, Cherry. When you talk to someone smart and they read that, they're going to be like, this dude is an idiot. That's what he thinks. Like, he's an idiot.
Flex,
that's why his channel's gone too. He's stupid.
He's really good with computers and technology. He pretty is. You know, there's something called cut and paste. He could have fucking Googled a disclaimer and cut and pasted it instead of making it look like some uneducated asshole.
But even if he did that, Cherry, there's all right.
No, I'm just saying. Well, you're making fun of how he wrote it. I'm saying that you know that you can cut and paste that.
Yeah, but even if you cut and paste, it's still stupid because the same thing will happen.
Yes.
Then again, you people, you got to understand that this part, Cherry. You can still do something and commentate over it like it's fair use. But if you are bashing a person the whole time, that goes from fair use to slander and defamation of character, which you can still get a copyright for. You guys got to understand how the book works. Don't fuck with me like that. I will hit you guys.
Well,
I just hit the people that deserve to get it. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. So all y'all talking about Cherry influence Reese, you don't hear Cherry talking like this. You hear me talking like this. Now, if you put Cherry's mind with Reese's mind, you guys are in trouble. You can't win.
Reese, do you hear me saying, I mean, I did a couple trolling shorts, but you hear me saying I'm glad Flex is gone. It don't matter. He's going to have another channel somewhere.
Yeah. You ain't said he's glad. I'm the only motherfucker saying
I did a couple shorts and said some things just to be a jerk. Right.
I'm the only one happy because I've been waiting for him to fuck up to where I can actually get him. And that's what happened. Y'all don't, I've seen you guys give him super chats and shit while replaying my shit. Like when I told him it looks like he sniffs draws and the Boombastic song, and you guys keep playing it over and over and over. He has that in so many live streams. I could have hit him a long time ago. I was waiting for something to be there more prevalent that I can actually go ahead and use. And I waited until he fucked up. He's been using my shit for a while, y'all, and I've been waiting for him to just, oh yeah, fuck up. And he did. And he laughed about it and said, I can do what I want. You're not allowed to put up male penises on your screen. You're not allowed to do all that other shit. And you're not allowed to steal people's material and their shit without doing it right. You got hit with the shit because you did not follow any guidelines or from any TTOS, from guidelines to the copyrights. You don't pay attention to instructions or directions. You don't. Your channel was taken down for 2 weeks to give you a lesson on guidelines. You still didn't learn. Now it's gone.
Right, but what happened to the lounge being an open forum instead of just copycatting everybody's stuff while playing other people's
Shit
videos?
whack.
But you
Shit
see what I'm
whack.
saying? Forget about what's legal and not. At some point, why don't y'all get your own content? There's a bunch of people up there that like to talk. So y'all talk and be interesting. Why do you always have to talk about me or Reese or Hector or Serb or whoever y'all, Roy,
Where's
whoever
Uncle
y'all feel
Tom?
like?
I'm still waiting on Uncle Tom, NGB. Uncle Tom, we on the same time zone. Where the fuck are you at? You want to hop up and get in Bobby's business and hop up there when you see Torp put me backstage and mute me? Where the fuck are you at when I'm the one calling you out, Uncle Tom? Where the fuck are you at? Please click the link, Uncle Tom. Talking about you did me a favor of doing an interview. Yeah, you did, but I also have done interviews with so many other people in the gig world that when you watch the interviews, you'll be like, dang, all the ones that do interviews, their channel grows. I did you a favor. Learn how this shit works. How Cherry told Torp, this is how it's gonna work, bitch, and you are going to listen to me. And Torp said, okay, daddy.
Did I say that on my channel? I said that on the lounge. I never said that on my channel. I was only courteous to Torp on my channel. I was happy to have him there.
Yeah,
but on the lounge, I was like TFT. I was deputy that night.
Exactly. So now, Jaded, do you know about that? And now that you know all this shit, you got a lot of checking to do with your friends. Go
and
check
Flex
your
sitting
friends.
back there nodding his head like he was Al Capone, like he was the head of, like he was Don Corleone or something, and
Don
acting
Corleone.
like it was.
That's why he always talking about the Bubblinis, the Bubblinis.
He thinks he's in the Sopranos, but he delivers people milkshakes.
Yeah, I need some more butter for this toast. Shut your dumb ass up, Lex.
Him and Jay drive around thinking they're like in the mafia or something, and they're delivering people Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Motherfucker had on the lounge. Remember when William Anderson was like, all you gotta do is put a hit on these motherfuckers? They was putting out hits on the lounge. What the fuck? The lounge was called the Lion's Den from all of that. And once again, I better not hear you guys call the revolution rideshare revolution. That's still my man 50 times grand. I don't care about if we not getting along or anything else like that. When we going back through history, I feel something inside for the Rev. Don't you ever disrespect the DoorDash revolution again by calling him the rideshare revolution. Steve Rideshare Rodeo was afraid to even interview him. He went to go get the Get Geezer instead. He was afraid of what you would say, Torp, a black supremacist. His name is not the rideshare revolution, it's DoorDash revolution. We don't see eye to eye, but I still can't let shit just go like that. That's not even his name, Heidi. If you go bring black people up, quit thinking we all look the same and we got the same name. That's racist. Thank you.
You and Marcus think I look like Hector because you think all white people look alike, so don't get me started.
Oh, and Torp. Fucking Marcus is not Ricky Knight. Motherfucker, that's not Ricky Knight. That is not.
Ain't even close. Ain't even close.
He called Red Heidi, and I was like, oh, well, hey, it is what it is. Call
Hey,
Red
listen,
Heidi.
could you see Marcus with Ricky Knight when Ricky has his hair down and it's straight, that one picture? Could you see if we put Marcus's face with Marcus's big nose and his big ugly eyes and give him that fucking girly hair?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I mean, like, Marcus, man, what you got hair like that? Cherry, he thinks I ain't Ricky Knight. Marcus was like, I don't look like Ricky Knight at all.
And Flex, fuck you, because Marcus was on the live stream and Cherry vouched, and Cherry just got it wrong. It wasn't a text message. It was privately in Discord. But so Cherry was right and Marcus proved it. And you still tried to say Marcus was wrong, and you came out to talk about the shit that Marcus was right about, and you tried to bash him. You get caught up every turn you do. You need to go ahead and get you a driver. Sign up and
But the bottom line was but the part of that story was Flex was trying to get people to hate Roy, and Marcus came up to stand by Roy, and he goes, look, I'm going to show you something, and you're not going to like Roy afterwards. And it was where Roy lost his temper because the guy ran across the street. and almost ran the guy over. And out of anger, he said what he said. You know?
Oh, and Flex again said last night on Torps that, yeah, Reese put the video up to get you fired. He said it again after Roy was already fired before I even put the video up. And Jaded Driver, it's not the dumbest drivers. And check this out. Flex said that. He told someone to take a video down that he was in because he was in an accident and they put him on stupid drivers. So they caught him doing something dumb. But because his case was still going on, he asked him to take the video down. Flex, that's not a copyright asking to take a video down. You saw that you did something dumb and it was going to hurt your case. So you asked them to do it until your case was over. That's what it was, Flex. That's what it was. And Jaded Driver, my video was called The Most Outrageous Delivery Drivers Caught on Tape. It's not just Roy that was in there. The Amazing Hustler was in there for kicking the McDonald's bag. Dashing Trader, Side Hustle Addict is in there doing his shit. Dashing Q, another guy who I helped get over 3,000 subs. He kicked the bag and then called the customer a nigga. All them motherfuckers is in there. It's not just Roy, so quit saying that shit. It's the most outrageous delivery drivers caught on tape. So go watch the video and bring up everybody else. Quit trying to single out Roy.
Hey, by the way, y'all, I'm going to do a little flashback because I don't have clips. I just have a memory. Remember, y'all, you're going to say you don't remember because you weren't there. In Flex's live one day, a guy is giving him a hard time saying, you got to bring me my shit up to this floor. And then he says, no, it's too hard. You're going to got to come down. And the guy says, I'm handicapped. And Flex goes, bullshit, you ain't really handicapped. And calls out a customer who texts him and says, I'm handicapped. What do you mean? And he calls him out and goes, bullshit. And he's in his live saying, this guy's full of shit. He ain't handicapped. He ain't handicapped. So that's somebody that cares about handicapped people? Come on. I could go on. I got 100 of these Flex. You can delete all those videos all you want. I got a memory. And I got some shit saved, but I got a memory. I don't need to fucking show receipts. We all remember. I was there.
Hey,
I can do 100 of those.
Remember when he got mad at me? He said, I say worse things to customers and about them than Pedro does. Why aren't you making videos about me? The motherfucker was so upset that I was not making videos about his dumbass, lame-ass channel that he said, why are you not making videos about me and I'm worse than Pedro? Cherry just went ahead and vouched that the shit that he says. Flex.
He's saying the guy's full of shit. He's just too lazy. He ain't handicapped.
Flex, we got you twisted and tied up, Jaded Driver. You got a lot of work to do. You need to know your friends better.
Now, Reese, how many? It happens to me often where I'm pissed at these people because it's a hard drop off. I'm like, fuck these people. They should come get their shit, or they should help me, or they should do better. And you get to the door and you see the ramp when you get to the door, and you're like, oh. And you know that they're in a wheelchair.
Look at what Flex did, Cherry. Look at what Flex did.
No.
On his video right here, he took the black and scribbled out his license plate on the thumbnail. When I told him his license plate is up there, he now goes and blurts it out. You motherfucker, you didn't notice that the first time it took for the news to tell you the shit was up there? You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. And now on the video, you got it actually blurred out. Everyone go to Flex's live right
So you did him a favor. You did him a favor.
Yeah, go to his live right now. And he blurred it out on the car itself when I told his ass. He went back and did it up top and down below. Flex, the pictures are already there from when it was up. Your address is out there. Dumbass. You waited to hear that info from me because none of your friends would tell you to do that themselves. Type of friends you got.
And by the way, don't blame Yup. Yup ain't never doxed anybody. And by the way, I know Yup's information. He knew my information. He never doxed you, Flex. I was trolling you that day. I knew that he sent you the picture, but I don't have the picture and I didn't know it. But there's your license plate.
Nick Robinson, bring your ass up here too. Nick Robinson, come on down. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Bring your ass on down too, you little scary ass. This is how you guys know that when Roy says we own you, we're in your head, we got your brain. He listened to me and actually went back to go and check. Maybe I should go listen to Reese if he's saying it. He went back and saw that his license plate is actually showing on both his vehicles. The make, the color, and everything shows with that license plate on both of them. He's an idiot. So he said, I got to take him serious now. You should have did that the first time, you idiot. Come on
Bitch,
now,
I ain't
Flex.
never been up here. How many of these did you do with me where you're calling people out and I never showed up? I didn't even know you were doing it. Now I'm sitting here doing it with you. That's amazing.
Hey,
Cherry,
Cherry,
I know you're listening, Cherry. Hit the link, Cherry. Hit the link, Cherry. I know you're listening, Cherry. You fucking.
now you win
Look
it.
at him. He's getting all excited
now
thinking
you
about
win
it.
it, Cherry. You like, damn, Reese don't fucking play around. I call out
Hey,
everything.
I did it. I sat on the lounge and did it to you, and then you came up, and Fleck goes, I ain't letting him up. I'm like, dude, I've been trying to get the guy to come up for 3 months. Now you're going to say he ain't allowed up? The
Jaded
fuck?
Driver, I hope you see I am the news. If I wasn't the news and I was fake, why would your master go ahead and change what I said that he has showing out there? I guess I must be real fake, Jaded. Troy, you hiding that Trojan horse?
Hey, listen, let's just stop for a second.
Troy?
Just say you're not the news. Okay, let's just say, just to make everybody happy, you ain't the news, but you got all the fucking history. You're a historian. It makes that feel better. It's Reese the historian. Me and Reese have been talking for a month now on Hector's, on mine, on Roy's about the history. We're not showing receipts, and y'all think we're lying. We're all agreeing. He's saying bad shit about me. I sat and listened for 15 minutes where he's like, that motherfucker Cherry was saying all that shit on the lounge, and I'm not mad about it. It's the truth. I was saying all that stuff on the lounge.
Because it's the history. If we can't go over the history, see, people, y'all don't understand. We have to go through all of that to be where we are now.
I want it, and it ain't happening anytime soon because I know he ain't going to be happy to do it. But one day I want to do history with fucking D-Rev because me and D-Rev has some shit. But we ain't ready to do it. We ain't ready to do it yet. Me and D-Rev ain't ready.
The Rev got a whole nother part. Y'all motherfuckers don't know. Don't y'all ever act like I'm not the news.
All the stuff that me and Reese are talking about, good and bad and indifferent, D-Rev was in the mix in most of it. I'd love to hear the third person. You know, I'm saying what I say, you say what you say, and D-Rev, has a different way of looking at it. He'd be like, no.
I hope you're listening. Rev, I hope you're listening.
One day, we're not anytime soon, D-Rev. Wait till all this shit calms down.
Yeah, Rev, one day, let's get me, you, and Cherry up there. And then the best thing about it is I'm going to probably be quiet because you guys still got to get that one-on-one done because y'all got a whole lot of shit that's going to be part of the history. You know what I mean? That's all the history. Reese,
it's going to be a day where I need to put aside 4 hours because he talks slow.
Hey.
I'll just tell him. Yeah, I'm going to have to be patient that day.
Hey, I'm about to get on off of here now and do the damn shit, y'all. I just had to get off. I was driving down the street and I was watching the beginning of Torf Live, and I was like, I killed him in the beginning, and then he did all that foul shit. He tried to make up some shit like I was trying to go and curse Bobby out when that never happened. NGB obviously is the biggest Uncle Tom. He said, I'll talk to you whenever. I had that dude screaming so loud.
Hey, hold on. Let me say goodbye because you go talk for another half hour. I'm leaving. I ain't got time for all this. Have a good day.
Yeah. I had NGB, y'all, talking and screaming last night, and he called me out, but Uncle Tom does not want to make a special appearance. So it's all good. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to do it like this.
Hey, HotFacts with Robert-Reese, man. This your boy Dash Bandicoot tapping in with you, brother. Hey, I'm right here on a break in my dash right now, getting busy, but I figured I'd tap in before I eat some grub real quick. But yo, man, I like your channel, like what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we share some of the same ideas as far as like how to navigate this gig market. So just tapping in, showing love, man. I seen your comment. Finally got a chance to hit you, bro. Whenever you get a chance back, man, just holler, man, for sure, man. Love, bro. Be safe.
What up, Robert Reese? Robert Reese with Hot Facts. That's my man right there. Hey, he always be hitting us up with the news and the latest. And he keeps everybody informed about the gig industry, like all of the different gig tubers, everything that's going on with everybody. He's really up to speed on a lot of things. So if you don't want to channel hop a whole lot, just look at his channel for about, 10, 15 minutes, kind of look at a few of his videos, and all of a sudden Yep, you'll realize what everything was going on in the gig industry. He be on top of it, man.
Yo, you're watching Hot Facts with Robert-Reese, the customer service king, the Lone Ranger of food delivery. He leaves no customer behind. Love from London.
That's why JB Gunner kind of blew off Cherry. Cherry's a partner, but he ain't making nothing. Not on this site. But he's still here, just like me. Now, Robert Reese, I don't know what's going on there. I can't play to it. I'm not going to play. I don't know what's going on there because I had never seen anybody pull up a known racist, have an adult conversation with known racist, hold his shit with a known racist, keep us cool, have the conversation, let the known racist speak. We all heard every word JB Gunner said. Some of us lost respect, some of us gained respect. But one thing happened that night. You cannot tell me that Robert Reese does not have the game.
You guys looking for the best barbecue in Moreno Valley? Go ahead, head on over and try some of this Reese's BBQ. 951-999-2615. Plate includes 3 ribs, 1 hot link, baked beans, potato salad, and white bread going down for $20. Great food, great prices, guarantee you come back for more. And it's all been blessed by God, people. Y'all come on down and let them know you're stopping by because of Hot Facts with Robert Reese. If you mention my name, people, you get a discount on me.
Get that in, sir. We are at the Fast Strip, people. We have another local Hot Facts with Robert Reese. What makes you stop here at the Fast Strip?
Cheap gas.
Now, is this the cheapest gas around?
Yes, it is. I checked the Gas Buddy. This is the place that you go if you want your cheap gas.
Now, check this out. You said Gas Buddy. Please explain that. I know what it is. For people that don't know, let them know what Gas Buddy is.
It's a website where you go on and check out the prices for the gasoline and lowest in your area.
Yes, sir. Now, all you got to say is this. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese.